Hello lovelies, it's Tuesday and I thought I would narrate this video before it got too late and I got too tired because I just sound so much better when I'm not exhausted. Anyway, someday I assure you I will sleep again. But I thought I would bring you my Saturday stash dive, and this is actually for the SNL 12 Days of Christmas, Day 8. And it is my process video 195. And I thought that I would show you some of the products I'm using. This kind of has a mixture of a little bit of everything. I wanted to do a little mixed media, and so I grabbed some stencils and some of my favorite gesso, and I let that dry, and now I'm using the Mr. Huey's. That little star one was one I got online at a little, I can't even think of what it's called. Anyway, it was an individual, but the little circle stencil is Mr. Huey's, and it's simply called Circles, I believe. And let's see, I thought I would sprinkle some little large flaked glitter on the page while it was wet. And I also am pulling in some really old, I don't know if you remember this, but it's super old metal mesh from Making Memories, and that's got to be 10 years old. And I had pulled my papers from the Authentic Fresh 6x6 here, and the background is just American Crafts white cardstock. And I went ahead and painted those little snowflakes. I got those in the Freckled Fawn kit for December. It was perfect timing. And I just painted them white, and then I ended up spraying them with some Heidi Swap in white, which to me just looks like shine. And that didn't even really shine it up that much. So that little piece of paper you see there is just a piece that went between acetates. It's not even like vellum or anything. It's a buffer piece of paper. So I made sure it wasn't touching the photo and put it underneath, but I thought it added some texture to my layers here. And so the SNL 12 Days of Christmas is basically about Christmas layouts, Christmas cards, Christmas projects, things of that nature. And we wanted to do something special for all of you that watch. And I would encourage you to go over to the Facebook page at SNL Design Facebook page and check out my partner this week. I'm trying to decide, let's see, there's so many wonderful girls on team, I can't even remember who it is. I think it's Nancy, but anyway, I will get back to the layout. This is a picture of my last Christmas with my husband, with us married before he left. He left in April of the following year. So it is my girls and my ex-stepmom and her husband and her girls and my husband in the back. And so I've kind of been going through some of my old pictures, and I really didn't scrapbook them for 2010, 2011, and very little of 2012, just because I was, dealing with all the changes in my life. And so I wanted to go back and scrapbook this, and I basically journaled on the back, and I named it Last Christmas. And so I thought it was kind of sentimental, and that it would be important for my girls to look back on and remember and enjoy that time that we had. And so that's what the layout is about. And here I'm just trying to add that shimmer to the snowflakes. Like I said, it really didn't do anything. I don't know, that Heidi Swap White just doesn't do a darn thing for me. I don't get it. I actually bought some Speedball in the acrylic ink that's highly opaque in white, so I'm going to see if that works. I usually use the purple and the blue. And so here I'm just taking a piece of twine, and everything is basically monochromatic, light blues, light grays, white, silver. So the silver string, I thought that looked really good. And it also helps the little bird clip tie in. Oh, and this, oh, I love the sleigh. I cut that out on my Cricut. And I just think it's so stinking cute. I think I end up popping it up because it's just adorbs. Oh no, I just glued it down. Never mind. And here I'm trying to decide what I'm going to spell. And I got those letters at the dollar spot at Target a long time ago. And I bought 3 packages because I was pretty confident that they just came like with one alphabet per bag. And then I'm taking a bit of distress ink from Ranger, and I believe it's called Weathered Wood, and I am just adding the stamp from Studio Calico, the little triangles around the page to help add a little bit of texture and dimension. The cut apart, the little Let It Snow banner is a cut apart from an old Scraptastic December Daily from last year. And here I'm just adding some washi tape to kind of, you know, pull off those blue colors. I thought it made it a little more festive. And then that is a thin, I think the blue is Doodlebug, and that thin silver is like Studio 112, the little cheapy stuff you get at Joann's. And they had a silver and a gold, and it's really thin. I thought that was cute. And so I think I do end up moving that snowflake up at the top because I want to put the washi in there. I have gesso on my fingernail. You can see how much it bothers me. I go to combat class, and there's a girl that paints, and she'll look at my hands and I'll look at hers, and we'll be like, ah. Both painting. I was going to say scrapbooking, but I think she just paints. So I love how shiny those letters are from Target. And I love these letters too. These are recollections. No, they're not recollections. These are thickers, and they're by American Crafts. And I can't decide if they're the ones called Doll or Kitten. I guess I showed you there, but it was so fast. I think I used both. Yeah, because I put the year on there as well. Just for memories purposes. Those are the dolls. So the other ones must be the kitten. I love that. I love that font. So stinking cute. And just kind of balancing the page here with some washi on top. And of course I'm having to ground those stickers because you cannot trust them, especially over mixed media. And I will pull in some Mr. Huey's in Bazinga, and I will splatter on the page just a bit. Oh, I'm trying to get the stickers to dry and stick. And those little stars are so cute. They're from my Freckled Fawn kit, and so are the enamel dots. So you can see I used a variety. Those little metal squares are also from the December Freckled Fawn Oh Dear Me kit. So there is a mix of new and old. Oh, and these rhinestones are uber old. I bet they're 10 years old. Easy 10 years old. And I've just had them in my stash forever. Adding a little more glistening with the I can't ever think of the name of that pen. What in the world? Wink of Stella. Jeez. I know it unless I'm on a video narrating. If I'm on a video narrating, I can't remember. And I did try to sprinkle that Mr. Huey's, or not Mr. Huey's, Heidi Swap, and it didn't do a darn thing. You can't even see it on there. I think you might be able to see a little tiny splat on that A down at the bottom. And I fuss with the placement of these little recollection silver sticker letters, because you can't see it when it's tucked under, but I didn't want it to stand out too much, and I was kind of keeping it on the down low, and I don't know. I end up moving it all around so that it looks, so you can read it. It's not hiding so much. And that pretty much does the layout. So I hope that you enjoyed it and get to use up some of your stash and maybe scrapbook an old picture. And my journaling, like I said, will be on the back. And I hope you're having a lovely set of holidays. And I am so happy you joined us. And again, check out SNL's Facebook page. We'd love to see you there. And I will talk to you later. Ta-ta for now. Bye.